Hello everybody, welcome to 2003 Best Laps Grid Seasons. You've got Kimi Raikkonen on pole here in Melbourne, Michael Schumacher, and then juanpablomontoya. Alonso was stalled off the line and Fisichella was him. But Michael Schumacher, in amongst all that, has made a perfect start and he's got the lead. Got ahead of Kimi Raikkonen at the start of this Grand Prix, and Michael Schumacher leads. Are we going to see more of the 2002 dominance? Raikkonen and Montoya were looking good in quali, but maybe not so much now. But Kimi is still trying to stay with Michael, so there is some hope we might have a battle. And the other hope, of course, is that Barrichello's Ferrari starts in the back of the grid. So maybe not complete Ferrari dominance, but Schumacher has certainly taken advantage of everything at the start to lead the Grand Prix. Kimi Raikkonen in second place, juanpablomontoya third, davidcoulthard up to fourth, following Alonso's issues at the start. And we believe we're hearing that it was an electrical failure that caused Fernando Alonso to stall on the line there. So here we go, halfway around the first lap. Michael Schumacher continues to lead. He's still got Kimi Raikkonen and juanpablomontoya in position there, and they all want to try to get off to the best possible start. But it is Schumacher with the control over the track position, and that is always an important thing. But Raikkonen is having a go. He is really trying to give Michael something to think about. Coming down into the corner there, and look how close they are. His rear wing is right underneath the Ferrari, and here is a replay of the start. Perhaps not the best time to cut to that, but you see Fisichella just cannot avoid Alonso and runs straight into him. But for Fernando Alonso, fourth on the grid, that is a magnificent opportunity lost due to the car letting him down. What a shame. We're going to have to wait for Malaysia to see what Fernando Alonso can do. And Michael Schumacher leads at the end of the first lap, and Kimi Raikkonen still seeking to make a move to try to get into that lead that he lost at the start. He feels that his car is the quickest out there and he wants to use it. Jensonbutton in fifth, Ralf Schumacher, Jarno Trulli, Jacques Villeneuve. That is the completion of the point scorers there. And Montoya having a look at Raikkonen as Raikkonen has a look at Schumacher. So they are still all battling here. They still all want to try to get the win. This is very much a three-way fight now. Davidcoulthard dropping off just a bit, pretty much in his own race, because Jensonbutton can't really keep up with him either. But Button has, I think, now taken a little bit of pressure from Ralf Schumacher's second Williams there. Michael Schumacher continues to lead. We're nearly 3/4 of the way through the Grand Prix, and Schumacher is still at the moment looking like the favourite for the race, but he isn't looking as certain. He did pull away early, didn't he? Early on, I think, in the first lap, Michael Schumacher did pull away a bit, but then Raikkonen closed it in, and he has been with Shui ever since. And you can see there, Kimi looking at Montoya is coming through. Look at Raikkonen all of a sudden, and then McLaren is suddenly vulnerable, and Raikkonen's got off, and Montoya gets through into second place. Well, so it was Raikkonen who collapsed first there, and Montoya gets through. But look at the pace that Williams has got now. Williams really coming alive in the closing stages of this race. Ralf Schumacher applying all sorts of pressure on Jensonbutton, and Montoya is absolutely monstering up to the back of Michael Schumacher here. This is going to be a very tight finish for the Australian Grand Prix, a fantastic Australian Grand Prix. Will Schumacher hold on? They're coming towards the line. Montoya is pulling out, but he pulls back in. I think Michael's done it. He has. Michael Schumacher wins the Australian Grand Prix. Juanpablomontoya second. Davidcoulthard, no, not Davidcoulthard. Kimi Raikkonen third. Davidcoulthard fourth. Jensonbutton, Ralf Schumacher, Jarno Trulli, Jacques Villeneuve. The point scorers then. The constructors sees Ferrari not have it all their own way. Williams and McLaren both on 11 points ahead of Ferrari's 10. Then BAR on 5 and Renault on 2. So what a race we have seen. If you have enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and it really helps the channel out. So there you can see Michael Schumacher, Montoya, Raikkonen, Coulthard, Button, Ralf Schumacher, Trulli and Jacques Villeneuve, and the order is, of course, the points are, of course, as per the order. So here we go. This is Montoya, I think, getting past Raikkonen on that final lap. So Kimi, yeah, he just runs a bit wide, and then he's offline, and under that pressure, he can't quite. Montoya was ready for it. What a great move. Montoya makes his way through. Thank you again for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. All the best.